I can just bring this question to you as well, Ambassador Klaar. I mean, if there was an agreement between Azerbaijan and Armenia on this, would the EU be ready to deploy such a peacekeeping mission? And is it already something that's being thought about in the EU circles?
I think hypothetical questions are always stimulating, but maybe sometimes should be left unanswered. But I do think, and I have said so also in public previously, that taking into consideration the history of conflict, there will obviously need to be security arrangements where people feel themselves safe, and whatever those are, but just to assume that from one day to the next we can go from total separation to total integration, I think that is simply I don't think it has worked anywhere with such a history of conflict. So I picking up on what Saul was saying, I think it's also a important thing to start a genuine discussion about what is somehow the vision coming from Baku in a broader sense. What is on the table in whatever format, but I think there has to be much more of a discussion and much more of an engagement in this regard, and in that sense, I would say that, well, the peace agreement discussions are ongoing. I mean, there have been exchanges of texts, and there's certainly I wouldn't say that it's stuck. I think it's a process that certainly deserves a bit more of a push, but I don't think it's stuck per se. But the question that was mentioned here also is that actually what happens the day after the peace agreement? How do we really ensure comprehensive peace across the region? And that entails, that includes then also the rights and security of the Karabakh Armenians. It includes the transport connections. It includes many other things. It includes the idea of how do people actually start interacting between Armenia and Azerbaijan. So it's one thing to have a peace agreement, that is an incredibly important element, but in the end, there's many issues that need to be resolved as a consequence of this conflict that has been going on for so long.